So if you remember a couple of years ago, we were talking about Lucid Air all the time, right? It was just this ultra sexy electric car that was going to come out and compete with Tesla, and it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, when we were talking about Lucid Air, there was the Model S and the Model X, and those were pretty much the biggest and best electric cars in the world. There was not too much competition, and Lucid seemed like it was going to come in and take over, especially when we're talking about the Model S. Now, this was before the Model 3, and we're still talking about the Lucid Air.
Yeah, so here's some footage of them doing their range testing on VIN number 9, I believe this is. This is a 400-mile range test where they drive down from Northern California to Southern California and then back up, so it's about 1,000 miles in 2 days. That's really cool to see, an electric car with a 400-mile plus range. That's awesome to see.
Yeah, now I do want to point out that from the marketing video that we have, it looks like the speeds weren't, shall we say, spirited. Seems like they were pretty much going the speed limit, maybe even lower in some shots. You know, hard to tell. But I mean, even if they were hypermiling and they were able to achieve about 400 miles of range, that still is impressive. There aren't too many other electric cars on the market outside of Tesla that can actually do that.
Now, I mean, before the Double Plus Bad Cold, we heard that construction of the Casa Grande, Arizona factory was underway and was supposed to be finished by Q4 of this year. I would find it hard to believe if that's not delayed. And then they had said that by the end of this year, production would start. So I've got to believe that that's being pushed to earlier mid-2021. They are accepting $1,000 deposits for pre-orders. Now the question still remains, though, price and charging.
Yeah, I mean, price is important because it sort of determines what cars we're going to be comparing it to. You know, what class is it going to be in? Are we comparing it with a Performance Model 3? Or are we comparing it with like a base Model 3? Or are we comparing it with a Performance Model S? Or are we up in the Porsche Taycan end of the spectrum? Thanks so much for watching this Now You Know clip.
Head over to Now You Know channel for full episodes of Tesla Time news and in depth.
And if you want to treat yourself and your family to something amazing, check this out.
Jesse and I have been enjoying Masterclass, where we've been learning all sorts of fun topics from the masters themselves. Comedy from Judd Apatow.
Screenwriting from Aaron Sorkin.
Investigative journalism from Bob Woodward.
Tennis from Serena Williams.
And so many more.
Click the link down below to support our channel and experience what it's like to learn from the masters at Masterclass.